How well do you know the book of Leviticus? Question number 1. Where does God speak to Moses from at the beginning of the book? The mountain, the cloud, the fire, or the tent of meeting? The correct answer is the tent of meeting. Leviticus 1 verse 1. The Lord summoned Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying. Question number 2. True or false? Moses anointed Aaron in front of the leaders of Israel. The correct answer is false. Leviticus 8 verses 4 and 5. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him. When the congregation was assembled at the entrance of the tent of meeting, Moses said to the congregation, "This is what the Lord has commanded to be done." Question number 3. Who were Aaron's sons? Nadab and Abihu, Mishael and Uzziel, Eleazar and Abimelech, or Nathan and Shimei? The correct answer is Nadab and Abihu. Leviticus 10 verse 1. Now Aaron's sons, Nadab and Abihu, each took a censer, put fire in it, and laid incense on it. And they offered unholy fire before the Lord, such as he had not commanded them. Question number 4. To whom does Aaron send the goat that is atoned for on the Day of Atonement? Moses, the Lord, Azazel, or no one, it is killed? The correct answer is Azazel. Leviticus 16 verse 10. But the goat on which the lot fell for Azazel shall be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement over it, that it may be sent away into the wilderness to Azazel. Question number 5. Who may be in the tent with Aaron on the Day of Atonement? Moses, the priest, the elders, or no one? The correct answer is no one. Leviticus 16 verse 17. No one shall be in the tent of meeting from the time he enters to make atonement in the sanctuary until he comes out and has made atonement for himself and for his house and for all the assembly of Israel. If you're liking this quiz, hit the subscribe button now. New quizzes are released every week. Question number 6. After which celebration did the Israelites eat unleavened bread for 7 days? The Day of Atonement, the Passover, Pentecost, or none of the above? The correct answer is the Passover. Leviticus 23 verses 5 through 6. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at twilight, there shall be a Passover offering to the Lord. And on the 15th day of the same month is the festival of unleavened bread to the Lord. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. Question number 7. How often were the Israelites supposed to allow the land to rest? Once every 7 years? Once every 50 years? Once every 3 years? Or once every 40 years? The correct answer is once every 7 years. Leviticus 25 verses 3 through 4. 6 years you shall sow your field, and 6 years you shall prune your vineyard, and gather in their yield. But in the 7th year there shall be a Sabbath of complete rest for the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. You shall not sow your field or prune your vineyard. Question number 8. How often was the year of Jubilee celebrated? Every year? Twice per year? Every 7 years? Every 50th year? The correct answer is every 50th year. Leviticus 25 verse 11. That 50th year shall be a jubilee for you. You shall not sow or reap the aftergrowth. Leviticus 25, verse 11. That 50th year shall be a jubilee for you. You shall not sow or reap the aftergrowth, or harvest the unpruned vines. Question number 9. What happens in the year of Jubilee? The land rests. The people do no farming. Debts are forgiven, or all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. You can read about this in Leviticus 25, verses 8 through 55. Question number 10. Where were the people of Israel during the book of Leviticus? The Promised Land, Moab, Mount Sinai, or the Jordan River? The correct answer is Mount Sinai. Leviticus 27, verse 34. These are the commandments that the Lord gave to Moses for the people of Israel on Mount Sinai. How did you do? Comment the number you got correct below. And don't forget to check out our other videos.